just fight that complacency, knowing that you get that first one, you want to get the second one as well.
We want to put all the pressure on them. We want to keep all the pressure on those guys. So it's definitely big to come out with the right mindset and focus on withstanding the first couple punches, and find a way to get the win.
You get a sense of this team is even killed like that, and they have that mindset.
Yeah, I don't think we don't have anything to celebrate. We haven't done anything but won a game here. Simple as that.
What do you have to do? Obviously, Dame and CJ struggled in that first game. They're probably going to come out super aggressive tomorrow. What do you got to do to really combat that?
I think they were really aggressive the first game. I think Dame got up 23 shots, a couple free throws, so it's pretty aggressive. I'm a point guard. It's going to be a team effort. It's not going to be one guy or a certain guy stopping them individually. It's going to be a collective team effort. We need our bigs to continue to talk to us like they've been doing in game one and get back in transition and take care of the ball.
Talk about your guys' defensive mindset and that last play where Drew blocked Pat Connaughton.
I guess, on the national level, people get to see that from Drew, but, he's been doing plays like that all year. I think he's easily first or second team all-defensive player in the NBA right now. Anthony Davis should be Defensive Player of the Year, so we have guys with that caliber on our team on the defensive side, and that's what makes us take pride defensively as a whole and try to hang our head on defense on the defense end of the court.
I know that we've asked you about it a lot, but the minutes obviously are because you play more in the playoffs. But do you buy into that whole playoff Rondo thing? I know some of your former teammates were talking about this is a different guy on national TV, under the spotlights, biggest games, he knows how to play big. Do you buy into that, or do you just think I'm just playing more minutes?
There's a lot of factors into that. I don't think you can just break it down as simple as one or two things. The interview would probably be too long for me to break it down completely, but it's a matter of me being healthy, minutes, my teammates trusting me, coaching staff trusting me, and I think we as a team right now we're playing pretty good under pressure.
How much can you draw on the fact that, from a mental standpoint, you guys were able to withstand the rally and end up winning that game?
I'm not big on analytics or stats, but I think we're top 5 in close game situations this year as far as getting the games decided under 5 points or less. So we've had that even kill mentality. We kept our composure throughout the entire season, and even though it's a lot bigger stage, it's no different. We still hang our head on defense. At the end of the day, you have to get stops to win this game. It wasn't a pretty game. We got out to a great lead. They made a run, but at the end of the day, we were able to get some stops to get the win.
Jaylen Brown had a comment the other day that, in the playoffs, you have to play better than the scouting report of you. Do you agree with that, and do you think that's part of what you do in the playoffs?
What I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. The scout report's probably been the same for a long time on me, but excuse me. So you might have to play better, but obviously the team tendencies have to, stay disciplined in the scout report as well. So it's a matter of so many things can happen throughout the game. It's a game of mistakes. You just try to limit those mistakes as a team and individually. So each series is different, each game is different, and each matchup is different.
You probably can't answer this in a brief amount of time, but how much does the fact that you have so much more preparation time help you in terms of in the playoffs, just having a couple extra days to watch film and focus on one team?
It helps. To me, it's like having an answer to the test. You study these guys and learn tendencies. Even though basketball is just off of kind of reaction and skills, but for the most part, guys do tend to do things over and over again. You can kind of watch those tendencies and study and learn from that. But for the most part, our coaches are doing a great job prepping us, and it's all about making adjustments. Game 2 will be a big adjustment game. You never know what they're going to throw at us, vice versa what we're going to throw at them.
It'll be a tough adjustment going from game 2 to 3 with such a short, with one day between and all the travel. That'll be a tough day.
Yeah, I think that'll be tougher for both teams, but it's an even playing field because both teams have to do it.